was a brown recluse. Taking a pulse check and doing a quick reset. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this little spring reset. I am so excited for today's video because spring has sprung. I don't actually know if spring's fully here, but we're gonna just speak it into existence. If you watched last week's video, I went on a decluttering spree around my house. It definitely left me feeling so much better, but this week we're just gonna continue in that spring cleaning mode. But this is gonna be more of a reset of just kind of like cleaning things that get neglected, setting some goals for a new season, sharing some favorites with you. If you've been here for a while, you know that a few years back I used to do these monthly resets, and at the end of every single month I would sit down with you and just chat about my monthly goals, set new goals, declutter, share favorites with you. And so that's kind of the vibe of this video, but kind of a seasonal reset, if you will. It is officially March, right? What day does this go up? Yeah, this is the first Sunday of March. So we're gonna assume that March is spring around here. Let me know what the weather's like where you're at. This week has been so nice, and 50s and low 60s, and that feels like 100 degrees basically, in contrast to last week, which was like -20 every day. So I will take all the sun I can get. I need to make a list. Where's my phone? I don't know where my phone is. Off to a good start. Let me bring you in here. And if you're wondering how my house is so quiet right now, that's because the girls are sharing some Cheerios. I feel like we're finally getting to the point where they're able to do things together. Hallie's getting a little bit older. She's turning 1 next week, you guys. Can you believe that? Oh, there's Mr. Jens. Michael's working from home today, and so I'm gonna kind of utilize that to help me be productive and get some stuff done. So I'm gonna write my list, and then he's home, so he'll get to play with the girls, and I'm gonna get some stuff done, which I'm so excited about. Today's vlog is sponsored by Cheerios and my husband being home. You have a cavity? You did?
On?
Yeah.
Listen to this. You know that tooth that needed a crown?
It doesn't now.
It's gone. It
What do you mean
need a
it's
crown.
gone?
I don't know. You don't need a crown there. I don't know what happened.
He's the God of miracles. The girls are outside with Michael. The first thing that I want to do is something that I literally never do, that I always need to, especially with 2 kids, is wiping down walls and cabinets. I feel like I wipe the cabinets sometimes, but it's just something that always falls behind with like a magic eraser. But something I never do that I desperately need to do is just walk around and wipe the walls. If you have little kids, you know, just the height of them is a disaster. It's just food or dirt or honestly who knows what. So that's number 1 on my list, and I'm gonna listen to audiobook. And the audiobook that I've been enjoying, I've been reading 2. One of them I rented through my library through Libby. It's called Gentle and Lowly by Dane Ortland. It's really good. It's about Jesus and the heart of Christ and who he is. And then the other one I've been listening to on Spotify, and I feel like this one's pretty popular, and it's called Simplicity Parenting by Kim John Payne, and both are very good. So I'm gonna listen to one of those. Can you guys even see how nasty some of these walls are? Like, can we compare here? Oh, goodness. I've been staring at that spot on the wall every time I sit on the couch for the past 2 weeks. It took me 5 seconds. So. We're gonna switch out some clothes because would it really be a spring refresh if you don't switch out your closets? Starting with Hallie's, Jordan should be good. I'm pretty good about keeping hers updated, but I feel like Hallie is growing like a weed and she is just outgrowing everything. So the lighting in her room though is atrocious. So I do apologize. I organized that. I shared this in the last declutter as well as I have big totes downstairs of a year at a time. So I have a big tote that's newborn to 12 months and then vacuum sealed bags within that big tote. So this is my 6 to 12 month bag. Okay, so I'm gonna go through, grab out the things that are too small, unfortunately, and vacuum seal this bag. This is not gonna all fit. Shoot. I need to go find a bigger bag. Please hold. Well, here's my current dilemma. The bag is full and I still have a huge pile. So, I don't know what to do. This is not the project to declutter right now, but I don't know if I can fit all of this in here. I definitely cannot.
I did something silly.
I guess we're doing it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Managed to get it in here. Have a little pile of things to donate or sell that I either just literally never put her in or were just not great quality. I feel like I just did this, but my friend is a growing girl. Everybody in the house is asleep except for me. I actually think the last main thing I'd like to do today is my closet. I'm not going to do like a full-on spring and summer wardrobe flip yet. I just have a very small closet space because Michael and I have to share this one small-ish closet. It's a great size, but for two grown adults, there's not like a ton of storage. And I've been wearing the same several pieces over and over again, and so I've been really trying to kind of minimalize my closet to what I'm actually wearing. I feel like I am kind of done with the big chunky bulky sweaters, even though, you know, it's not necessarily 80 degrees. I feel like once March hits, maybe this is just me, I'm done with the thick sweaters. If I'm cold, if it's cold outside, I'm just wearing a sweatshirt. Like, I'm not wearing sweaters anymore. I'm over them, you know? I want spring. So I'm gonna take all those out. They're big and bulky anyway, so I'm kind of excited to get them out. My big boots and things, I just am not wearing those anymore. And I'm gonna put in, I have some like t-shirts and just spring colored clothes that I only wear really in the spring and summer. So like, this is a good example. This sweater is a cute sweater, but I really only wear this sweater in the fall time and early winter because I just feel like this is a fall sweater. So there's no reason to have it taking up a bunch of space in my closet if it's not fall time. You know what I mean? Okay, now I have all my colorful things. Like, this is a spring shirt in my opinion. I would not wear this in November. It's just not the vibe. Done. Easy peasy. Okay, I want to sit down and share a couple of my favorites with you guys from the past couple of months. Just products that I have really been loving, using every single day, and especially because this video is not sponsored, so I can share all the brands and completely unbiased opinions of them. And I also want to share kind of just like a goal check-in, if I have time to chat with you really quick, of kind of how I've been feeling and just kind of the reset I've been doing as we enter into the next quarter of the year. I do know I'm a little premature because spring technically doesn't start for a couple of weeks, and I also feel like, you know, the second quarter of the year doesn't start for a few weeks as well, but it's spring, okay? Leave me alone. It's spring in my mind. So my first favorite is this book that we've been doing. This is our Bible study. Right now, it's the 40 Days with Jesus. It's a study on the life of Christ, and I think you're supposed to start this on the first day of Lent, which I don't actually know when that is. I think that's coming up though. Hey Siri, when's the first day of Lent? Okay, well it starts this Wednesday when you're watching this. So I don't know if it would come in time, but you can always backtrack if you ordered it now. But it's so good. But sorry, I feel like you're really far away. I don't know. This has just been so good, and I'm only 2 weeks in, but I highly recommend. I also wanted to share a couple of content creators that I've been really loving. I feel like I'm always looking for new content creators that I can watch that are not going to leave me feeling icky, if you know what I mean. I've been very particular about my content consumption lately. If I get done with people's content and I just feel that comparison, or I just feel gross and I don't feel joyful or peaceful or calm, I'm probably not going to keep watching and following them, just to be honest with you. It's just a boundary that I'm learning that I have to have with people that I follow. So a couple of people that I really enjoy following that I feel like is always posting very peaceful, uplifting content. Obviously Michelle Reed, love her. Maya Graves, she is just one of my top favorite content creators. She's just so bubbly and silly and funny, but so uplifting and encouraging and raw and real, and I love her content. I also really like Lauren Wilkham. She has 2 very little kids, and I really like her content as well, and she's a Christian mom. April Lynch is another one that I have been very into lately. She is a newer one, but I just feel very peaceful when I watch her stuff. And so those are my like top creators right now, and those are specifically people who have YouTube channels. They have other social medias that I follow as well, but for full YouTube videos, those are my favorites. I'll link their channels down below for you. And then these are some products that I have been loving. All these are kind of beauty products. First of all, if you've never tried out Dibs, can we work together? Because I love you. I love so many products from Dibs. This brush I feel like is all over social media, and it is so good. You use the cream product, you know, on your face, and then you blend it out with this side, and then you use the powder, not the hair, the powder brush with a powder product. I use these sticks every single day. I use their powder blushes every single day. I use this brush. They're just so good. They also have lip glosses. I have them in my car, but they're so good as well. They sent me a PR package a few months back, and I don't know how or why, but I was so excited because it's so good, and when I run out I will absolutely be repurchasing with my own money because it's so good. And then speaking of lip gloss, I also got this one in a PR package. It's Clarins, and it's really nice. I feel like I've seen this all over. I've used a lot of it. Wow. This one's a really nice pink springy color. Gives me some color, but it's so moisturizing. I really like those two. They smell so good. And then if you guys remember in the vlog, a couple of vlogs back, I got a Primally Pure PR package. First of all, every single product that I received, 10 out of 10. I love it, okay? But my current favorite one is this Soothing Mist. I'm gonna put some on right now. It just feels so good, and it just smells good. It feels like I just gave my skin a drink of water. But every single product for real that I've used from this package is so good. I get the hype. You guys wanted me to keep you updated, and there's the update. It's all great, and it just feels like such good quality. I also really like their body butter. It's so nice. And then the last product, I'm kind of trying to go fast because I don't need this video to be an hour long, is my Dime perfume. I still love Dime. I still use Dime every single day, and I do have a code with them. I think it's Emma20. I don't know. I try to keep all my codes in the description, but I also have a page on my Shop My where you can scroll all of my discount codes and discount links in the future to save you some money. So this is the lovely Sweet Dreams perfume, and I use this every single day. It's very like ambery, vanilla-y. I know there's other products that I have been, oh, there is, but I'm not gonna go get it because I don't want to wake the girls up. But the other product is the Kristen S, what's it called? Okay, I'll just go get it. I can't think what it's called. Okay, this is it. It's the Anti-Fade Leave-In Conditioner, and it's so good. I love it. It makes my skin just my skin. Don't put this on your skin. It makes my hair just feel very moisturized and soft, and it just smells so good. Every time I use that in my hair after the shower, Jordan comes up to me and goes, "Mommy, what's that smell?" Because it smells so good. Those are all my current favorite products. I will have all of it linked down below for you, but I just love doing a little favorites video. Have you guys been on YouTube long enough to remember when people would do those favorites? And that was the whole video. It was just like a March favorites video. I loved those days. I didn't buy a single thing they'd ever share because I was like 12, but I loved them. Okay, I have not had enough water today. Speaking of favorites, hold on. I need to know your favorite water bottles that don't spill. This one is okay, but it's broken. The straw broke, the lid's broken. It's also so sun faded and gross, and I want to get a new one before we go to Disney that I can like fold down and just throw in a bag without it spilling, and I don't have to worry about it for like the plane, in the stroller at Disney, all that. So I need to get a new one before Disney. So let me know what's your current favorite water bottle that is leak proof that I can just like throw in a bag for traveling. The last little bit I wanted to talk about is just kind of a update, reset of kind of how I've been feeling and what I'm wanting to reset mentally for the spring. We've all probably been in the winter uglies and feeling just bleh and feeling trapped in our homes, not feeling our best. And I have been very honest with you guys on my hard days and just how things have felt, you know, chaotic and at the same time so uneventful. Oh my heck. There's a massive spider. Oh my gosh, spring really is here, you guys. There's a spider. Oh, he is huge and he is crawling fast on the... You guys, can you see him? Oh my gosh, he's too big. Okay, clearly I missed that when I was wiping the windows or wiping the walls. Oh God, bless America. Okay, well, oh, that just gave me the heebie-jeebies just crawling down my wall. That was a brown recluse. Did I ever vlog or share on the vlog when we found a ton of brown recluses in our basement, or did I keep that private? Because that happened last year and it was truly terrifying. We haven't seen any since. That's the first one I've seen in several months. Ooh, he was a big one though. I have the ick now. I can't even focus. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't know. Life's been winter. You know, we've all been stuck in the winter blues. My plate has been feeling very full, even though it looks mundane and it looks simple and easy. Like there's just always a lot of things going on in my mind that I need to take care of. And a lot of that is just pressures that I've put on myself. I promise there's a point to this. This is not a vent session. This is a how I am switching my brain going forward session, okay? Hopefully this will be relatable. For me, it's things like keeping my house clean all the time. It's staying on top of my cleaning routine and still waking up at 5 a.m. and trying to pump out content like there is no tomorrow. And that's been the biggest thing I very recently have had to just give up and surrender, that I simply do not have the time and the capacity to pump out content left and right. I would love to. I enjoy creating content and I have so many ideas and so many creative sparks, but I just simply am not in the season where that's realistic for me. I can't do it all. And that's my surrender that I am accepting right now, moving into a new season and kind of just taking a pulse check and doing a quick reset. I am surrendering to the idea that I cannot do it all. And maybe you needed to hear that too, because when you expect that you can do it all you're gonna be left with is burnout, overwhelm, overstimulation, anxiety, disappointment in yourself. The laundry list of things that I give myself to do every single day is 1,000,000 miles long, when that is not in my capacity right now, and that's okay. But I am trying to just be as productive as I can. I'm trying to do as much as I can. And the book that I'm reading right now, Simplicity Parenting, is talking a lot about what the effect of a busy, rushed, chaotic parent can have on their children in their childhood, because that means the child is growing up in that environment of stress and anxiety and busy and hurry and rushed. And childhood is not meant to be rushed. I believe that, but I'm kind of creating this environment of like always needing to be busy, always needing to be doing more, and it's just not realistic. It's not healthy either, and it's impossible to upkeep. And so then I would get to the end of every day, even if I've accomplished 1,000,000 things, and just be thinking about the 4 things I didn't accomplish. Hopefully you can relate to this, but that's something I'm surrendering right now to the Lord, and just moving forward in peace, knowing I can only do what I can do. I do not have room on my plate for a million and one things, and it's okay to take some things off my plate as well. It's okay to set boundaries, it's okay to say no, it's okay to take a step back. My biggest goal is just to slow down. And you would think that the winter would teach me that, but I kind of just feel like I was so stir crazy that it caused me to just kind of start to run in a little hamster wheel, and I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not leaving the house. I'm not really accomplishing much, but I'm sure keeping busy, and I'm trying to find something to do because I'm losing it. And so now that I can kind of escape my cage, if you will, I am just gonna like relax. I'm just going to kind of cut back these expectations that I have given myself, that you always need to be doing more and doing better, and that your value is in how much you can accomplish or how many posts you can make on social media this week. It's just not realistic, and it's also not what's important. When I am so busy trying to get a bunch of stuff done, and I'm not talking about like this video or last week's video, like I think it's good to declutter. I think it's good to keep a tidy house. I'm talking about silly things, like in my personal example is I've really been prioritizing making reels and TikToks multiple times a day, posting, also causing me to not be present with my children because I'm so consumed by making and editing and posting content, and I never want to be somebody that puts content above my family. And I think that can cause you to miss the moments that are right in front of you when you're so busy thinking about fill in the blank. For me, that's making a TikTok or filming a video or whatever it might be. But I know that we all have those things that we're constantly thinking about the future or where we want to be or what we want to accomplish, instead of just walking in where you're at right now and being faithful with today. So that's my biggest goal right now, is just to be faithful in the now, faithful in today, and focused on today rather than the next 20 steps of my journey. Just sit down. You just need to look right in front of you. And that is kind of my mindset this next couple of months, just to slow down. Hopefully that's relatable. Maybe you have the opposite experience and you spent winter just in hibernation mode and you really relaxed, and now you're ready to just kick it back into gear now that it's spring. I think I just started the new year just with so much motivation to just get on it, and that's not a bad thing, but it slowly started to turn into a bad thing. So I need to take a step back, kind of reevaluate my priorities, and then I can get back into working hard if I must. I don't know if that made any sense. Hopefully that's relatable to whatever it is you're feeling, but I am very excited for just a new season and just kind of a fresh start. I loved doing these at the end of every month a couple of years back. Again, that's just not the season that I'm in. It's all about knowing your capacity, where you're at right now, and if it's too much for you right now, that's okay. Thanks for watching today's video and getting a couple of things done with me and listening to my rambles as per usual. Make sure you are subscribed before you go. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to leave me a comment. And also, this is very random, but this sweatshirt, I feel like somebody's gonna ask me about it. It's from He Would Love First. It's an online store. The front says good news, and then this is what the back says. And they are like an online store that only opens every once in a while, and then they'll be open for like a certain amount of time and then they'll close down. I got this during one of their recent drops and they were only open for like 12 hours, but I just saw an email that they are opening their store on the 4th of March, which is in a couple days from you watching this. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know what's on the drop. I am not sponsored by them or working with them. I don't get any money if you buy anything from them, but I just figured somebody would ask, because every time I wear one of their sweatshirts, because I have a few now, I get asked where they're from, and it's hard to share because they're only open certain times. I'll link their store down below. Maybe we'll end up ordering the same ones. I don't know what's in the next drop, if it's this or something new. But anyways, thanks for being here, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.